Hello Twin Flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy check. Let's jump into the reading straight in. I am at my place just for one day, but I do plan to record my guided messages for the full moon in Taurus that's coming up this Friday. This means that we will have, of course, a twin flame reading connected to it, but I also am going to record a guided message for each of the zodiac signs, and I'm gonna post it on the Mindful Bamboo channel. I'll probably send additional newsletter about it so everybody's aware and you guys don't miss it. So the best way, as always, to stay on top of everything that I do, that I publish, is to sign up for my newsletter. There is a link in the description box, and also if you go to my website, it's gonna be right there in the pop-up, and there's gonna be a link. So yeah, a lot going on, so let's just do this. This is a brief quick check-in today, I promise. And I've got the archetype deck with me. I was really looking forward. On my way home, I was already looking forward to getting some messages from this deck. So this is feels quite powerful, and we're still on the brinks of that 11/11 energy. It's really high. I feel it kind of pumping through my veins. So yeah, let's see what's going on. Feminines, you've got the Forest, 36. Let's see what we have for the Forest here. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement. But equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You are on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and the moving shadows. With a little or imaginal, brave the forest and get lost, getting found. Lovely message, isn't it? Let's see what we have for divine masculines. Pilgrim, number 20. All right. This book has so many cards that, and I mean, I haven't had it for a long time either, but there's so many new archetypes. And yes, I do have my own associations with each of them, hence the whole point. But I don't want to miss anything important, and I'm actually learning a lot about some of this. For the Pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. Think feminine, masculine. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life, but the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out of the door toward a new reality. Within the pilgrim, at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. To me, it's almost like that Knight of Pentacles that we've been seeing for a while for divine masculines. All right. Nine of Swords just wanted to jump out. I'm not going to take it because I'm still shuffling, but yeah, I feel like there is so much energy in the ethers and just in the field that there is that tremor, that sometimes happens when it's like, woof, you're just like, I just said that pumping was energy, but this is a little bit of more visceral, more physical way of how it manifests in our life. And I mean, it is supposed to be a good sign, yeah, but just with any kind of case with the energy, it's about how you use it, right? Context matters. I don't know why you can't see the light from the candle here, but oh yeah, it's actually just died. But I do have another candle here, so I can actually replace this one. Ta-da! These candles are so amazing because it's like, you know, not a commercial break, but still, because, you know, it's gone, like this middle part, it's actually burned out, which took like 2 years, I'm not even kidding. But I do have a filler, like it has a refill, kind of this middle things that you can replace, and you can pick them to be even a different scent. Like the lady who was selling them was saying that it's not a husband, so I don't have to go with the same one. Like this was cinnamon and apple, but I think my refill is something else. I don't even remember now because it's been 2 years. Okay, how do I do this? How do you handle hot candles? Very carefully. Okay, let's continue. Bottom of the deck. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles. I mean, you can't make this up. Knight of Coins in this deck. Yeah, it's like, you know what? We just had Saturn turn direct, or it's turning direct on Friday, I think. But yeah, like a lot of things are happening at this time. I mentioned it before. We have Mars switch to Leo, which is also kind of like sparking that engine and just like revving the engine, like ready to go. Like, come on, come on, come on, let's do this, let's do this, let's go, right? And there is a lot of this built up energy of like, yes, I'm ready now. We've been doing so much of purging and releasing and cleansing that finally, like, let's do this. Now it's time to take action. Knight of Swords. Look at all these knights. Knights are about taking actions, about moving forward. They're literally on the horses, right? It's about moving fast. So yeah, there may be that urge, but Knight of Pentacles is reminding us that we should have the long-term plan in mind when taking these kind of actions. So, I mean, seriously, the Star and Knight of Pentacles. Another Knight of Pentacles. So for the feminines, I'm just gonna move quickly with this. For the feminines, this is the energy where it's like you can't really rush it. It's such a beautiful, such a powerful journey that you can't expect, especially if you are turning your mission into your business, right? There is this interaction of those energies in these cards. Don't think that it's like the point is, I don't know, for example, that you start doing whatever it is that you feel your mission and purpose as a light worker, and you're expecting that like a month in you already should be making the same money that you were making with your 9-to-5 job or something like that, you know? And I'm not saying it's impossible, but you know, be realistic about where things are right now, the competition, are you marketing yourself, all these things. Second of all, because you know, we keep saying that, yeah, if your message is right, you have those intentions, it's gonna come, but that's the world we live in, right? There are rules here. And then the other side of it is, what are your intentions here? And this is a reminder from the divine. The intention is helping people heal, grow, you know, whatever that is. But if you're stuck just on the pentacle, just on the coin, then it's definitely gonna slow you down. For the masculines, we have 2 threes. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. So the masculines, what I'm getting here is trying to, well, I mean, with this 3 of Coins, it's definitely like hard work, you know. They're putting their mind to their craft, and you know, on the back of it, there is still some heartbreak, but it is healing. And I like that in the after tarot, it's actually healing heart, but it's work in progress, right? Some heart healing is happening. Masculines, I'm feeling strong about starting a new relationship right now, or going deeper if say they're already in a relationship, whether it's with DF or somebody else. right? They're taking their time and putting it into, it's like that sacral energy is put into the craft right now, right? And creating something new, something amazing. It is a bit of a distraction, I'm hearing that, but you know, it's almost like it's a better use of the mind's capacity, rather than just keep overthinking about what happened and why happened, and it will bring all those three swords right back into the heart. So this is actually a better way of coping with it. Maybe not ideal, but a better one than focusing on actually what happened and how and why. Additional question is Ace of Cups clarified by 10 of Cups. I love this. It's like how self-love is going to bring me into the highest emotional fulfillment, just like across the board. For the feminines, the Judgment clarified by 8 of Cups. Feminines continue working on what you're seeing as, you know, seeing what is getting you into a place of ascension, into a place of connection with guides, angels, with your higher power, and what isn't. And if something isn't, it has to go. No matter how sad it is, no matter how much work you feel like you've put in it, it's only in the long run, it's only gonna make things more painful, right? So just rip off the band-aid. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you know, this is also Cups, by the way. So it's almost like if there is no love there, let it go. And that will be, of course, about relationships as well. And sometimes it's hard because it's somebody you've known for 20 years, or it's your brother or mother, or I don't know, somebody else, even a husband, right? But this is the reality. And of course, you may take as much time as you need, but that's the connection then, right? Where the question now is about the ultimate emotional fulfillment. So it's up to you how you want to take it. For masculines, we see 5 of Coins clarified by the Chariot. Yeah, so masculines definitely want to go to their abundance. There is a bit of there is a desire to grow and learn, but there is lack of, like, the motivation is wrong. The motivation is, I don't want to be where I am today. I'm struggling and I don't want to be in that place, which is a good start. It's like a good ignition, but then the motivation needs to change, and it needs to be about self-love. It needs to be about embracing that loving energy, changing the field like to that higher vibration in order to get the abundance into your life. For those masculines who are watching, how are the feminines seeing the connection at this time? The Hermit clarified by 9 of Swords. Yeah, so there is a, I mean, we've seen this trend as well. There is a need to do some deeper healing, right? And the Hermit is the Virgo energy, so it's more about physical healing than anything else. And yes, this is the anxiety 9 of Swords, but it's also, again, the after terror with the dragon. It's like, you know what you're working with, but you need to kind of knock it over on all levels, not just on your mindset, but also physically, right? And spiritually. But hopefully that's something you're already doing if you're on a spiritual path, right? Like all those 3 layers need to be catered to. And yes, it's important to keep slaying those dragons, because it's gonna make your path towards union so much easier. It's almost like you don't really need to call it that way. You don't need to label it. You don't need to do healing or something on spiritual paths in order to get into union. You're doing it for your own happiness, fulfillment, benefit, you know, like for yourself, to take care of yourself, as a sign of love towards yourself. Not because it's like, okay, maybe if I do A, B, and C, then I'm gonna be with my person. That's not a good motivation. And for the masculines, we see the Wheel of Fortune clarified by Ace of Pentacles. So masculines know that it's all about divine timing, and that's why they're not in a rush. They know that the next step will come, the stage will come, and they know that it's supposed to be a new step in the physical, which we already discussed previously. They don't feel like they're ready for it yet. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. They are being prepared and they are preparing, right? Like there is this parallel work. We saw the heart healing, we saw them putting in their creative energy into what they do. And on the other hand, there is this divine timing and orchestrating the events so that they come together. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna run. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,